Hey, K-Pasta YouTube, it's your boy JJ here with another episode of Scarlet, Teal Mask DLC. Last time we went to the third and final signpost to learn the not quite true story of Ogrepon, battled Kieran, and I believe that's about it. It's been a couple of days since I've actually played Scarlet, since I'm kind of doing this blind, as I believe I said in the first episode of this. So, yeah. And since that was the third signpost, we're finished with the assignment. And we can head back to the center here. Riveting commentary, I know. But that's pretty much it for the day in terms of the game. So, we'll see what the morning has for us. And I believe we should get healed overnight, so nothing too bad. Sure. I thought we had to talk to her, but oh well. And we can call it a night. I did lower the volume in between episodes. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hope that's not too loud. Of course Carmine said that. She's a bully. An abuser. I don't remember if we battled Carmine here, or at her house. I know we battled her eventually. Actually, that's something I did want to talk about. So, from where I am right now at this point, I believe I'm about halfway done with the DLC. I'm gonna leave Yasserad out front. But yeah, in terms of this main story with Ogrepon and the mask, I should be about halfway done, but the real difficult parts of it are coming up soon. And there is the secondary story, which involves catching 150 Pokemon for the Kitakami Pokedex, which I haven't done yet. Yeah, I took my sweet time. What's it to you? Oh no, we don't battle Carmine yet. There's one battle coming up soon. Well, for this part, but I don't think it's too difficult. The Crystal Cluster from the bottom of the Crystal Pool. I have actually gone up there. There's not really story elements up there yet until now. Girl, shut up. You don't care. Yeah, now that you know the real story, you didn't care before. But yeah, as I said, I have been up to the Crystal Pool where it's supposed to go next. When I went there, there was obviously no story elements there until now, so it's pretty much empty. He can give you that attitude whenever he wants to. King move. Teen angst. Is that why you're so abusive? At the top of Oni Mountain, excuse me, just a little bit sick I guess. At the top of Oni Mountain where I got lost last time. Not gonna get lost this time though. So we're meant to head up to top the Crystal Pool, which is up here. And as you can see by the icon, I've actually been up there, even though, yeah, there we go. So I have been up there. It's not really a short, it's not really a long run, so I'm just gonna fly to the nearest flying point besides that. And as I've been repeating now, I'm about to get into the more difficult fights in the DLC, and I do know that the endgame boss battles tend to be around the level I'm at right now, so I don't think it'll really be impossible to win, obviously, but it's definitely not going to be easy, which is fine. I don't really mind it being easy or difficult, as long as it's reasonably entertaining to watch, which for me is going to be hard. But it is what it is. I don't really mind it. And I think even though... what am I saying? I think that team should still be well enough to win those fights. There are tougher battles in this DLC, but there's actually just side content, which I'll probably be doing on my own, because I just want to focus on the main story here. I meant to get off Koraidon here. But I don't plan on really covering much of these side quests, except for one. And once both that quest and this main story are done, that'll be it for this series until the Indigo Disc comes out. And it should be in the winter. But here we are. Probably looks a lot better at night. There you can see ghosts here. Okay. Okay. You want me to jump in? It'll be fine, it's fine. But how do you not know how to swim? Terrible. Wimp! Now, is this a 2-on-1, and do we get to catch this Milotic? It is 2-on-1. Girl, shut up. And judging from that Pokeball, I guess we can catch it. As you can see, I already have one, though. So, just knock it out. Oh, it looks tough. I definitely needed her around. She did just mention that Pokemon like Milotic do show up around here from time to time. I believe this Crystal Pond is one of the 2 locations in the DLC where you can actually catch Feebas, which evolve into Milotic. Otherwise, I think you only have to get them from raids or trading with other people. And we get the Crystal Cluster. I wasn't sure if this fight with Milotic was going to be a Terra fight, and why am I just now noticing that her earrings are the Terra symbol? I just now noticed that. That's kind of sad. Oh, she got permission, so sit your ass down. The same wavelength as terrestrial energy. Might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon in regions other than Paldea. So this probably means that for the upcoming Indigo Disc DLC, it means that they'll probably work on something within the Blueberry Academy that makes it so you can Terra over there, and that place is in Unova. And you just gonna ditch your own teacher. Terrible. One step closer to Terapagos. Is she gonna be the villain of the Indigo Disc? She might be. I'm gonna say, can I not fly here? Of course I can fly, there's a Pokemon Center. Okay, so this has nothing to do with the story or anything, but I heard there was something funny that happens if you talk to Nurse Joy from the other side of the counter. So I want to try this. Okay, that was kind of funny. I think she also mentioned she's on vacation, so it actually is really funny. She doesn't want to be there at all. Okay, so I believe following this, there is an important battle. So I do want to switch up my team composition. Should be good. Excuse me. He did it because you abused him. Hold up, did she just say those two words, I'm sorry? She need to say that more often. And we need to go and find Kieran. And if he has the mask, he might end up unintentionally looking for a fight. And that's why I put Garganac up first. And yet again, I don't refer to them by nickname. And the reason I put Usalti up first is because I believe he ends up starting this upcoming battle with Yanmega. And I am not gonna let Meowscarada go down in one hit again. Because his Yanma has evolved at this point. If you are playing the DLC and you have not completed the main story, I think his team is still unevolved, and at this point it's just getting into the mid to late 20s, if not early 30s. But if you do complete the game, it does scale to around your level, or at least the 60s. But he did go to Loyalty Plaza, which means he should be over. He's at Loyalty Plaza. What am I doing? Ah, I am very smart. Please don't laugh at me. Or do, whichever is funnier. There he is. As I slowly waddle over to him. Hey Kieran, what you doing there, buddy? Don't yell at him. She said it again. Oh, she said it again. She is saying it more often. Alright. Let's see if he does start with Yamaga too, because I think that's what he started with last time. And I think because I'm doing post-game, his team is level 68 at this point. Let's see if I'm right. And indeed I am, thank goodness. So, yeah, team of 5 at this point. Level 68. I believe his team does scale up to level 70 or 71, with his ace being Poliwrath. Oh, thank goodness we ate that. Garganackle is such a good mod. It's slow for sure, but there's a reason why it's considered a really good mod for this generation. Obviously my set is not really competitive, but it's not really meant to be. At some point, since this one is shiny, I don't think I can get shiny hunted, but I do intend to try going into competitive battling this gen, especially with how they make it so easy now. So maybe I'll do more competitive battling. We'll see. Here's Poliwrath. It should be level 70 or 71. 71. Yeah, so obviously I know these levels because I looked ahead at the story. It's spoiling me, but it is what it is. I don't really mind too much about it. Again, thankfully we knocked it down one hit. And it's good that I did so because this thing knows close combat and that probably would have just knocked us out in one hit. Who's next? He has Gligar? Oh, I think it's Eevee like Gligar actually. And if it's not, I believe it's a Yache Berry, or it ends up holding one later on. Level 66. So he has Diplin and a new Pokemon. Cramorant. Okay. I don't have any electric types. I don't think it can really do much to us anyway, so I think we're fine sticking with Glacius here. And they did end up giving both siblings a version exclusive, since Cramorant is only in Scarlet and Morpeko is only in Violet. Thankfully knock it out one hit. And defense is down. Which should be fine. Diplin is a special attacker, I believe. And it is times 4 weak to ice, so we should be fine. Speaking of Diplin, I believe it's now confirmed that Eviolite now works on it. So that kind of confirms that it will evolve in the Indigo Disc. I shouldn't say confirmed because we don't know for sure yet, but in the internal data it apparently does, so that kinda does confirm it, but we haven't seen the evolution yet. But that's Kieran. Because you don't have main protagonist powers. That's why. Unfortunate, I know, but it is what it is. At least he's honest. And honestly, I think he has a right to be upset, because being the younger sibling to an abusive sister... Oh, she wants to apologize again! For although ignoring his sister, I kinda get where he's coming from. He spent this whole time being the only one that really thought Ogerpon was not all that bad. And when it turns out he's right, this happens. I don't think it really matters what I say here, and it's kinda yes, kinda no in that case. Girl, you are still a teenager. Shush. Okay. I mean, it looks like it. And they ran off to Kitakami Hall. I'm gonna go heal up because that battle took a bit out of me. There's not any immediate battle after this, because I don't think so. But if the Loyal 3 are back, that doesn't exactly bode well. I should rearrange my team too. I think having Maverick up front would be the best bet here. And I pressed B again because I'm so used to pressing B to run. So even though I haven't been recording much on my Switch, or at all mostly, I've had some chances to like just play a few games on my DS occasionally throughout the summer, one of which was a Pokemon game, so I'm used to pressing B to run. But I'll get used to it again. I've only done it one time now. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. So with the Loyal 3 awake again, as I said, that doesn't exactly bode well. And just to be certain of something, I did mention before that, yeah, 153. So I can do the secondary story now, but I want to finish the main Ogerpon quest first, since that one takes more time. But here we are. packed full of the best herbs. Keep that in mind. They are bigger and stronger now. And she thanked us too. That's character development. A little bit too late, but hey, development. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Maverick is the best to be up front in this fight. And Meowscarada isn't the best choice, but not exactly the worst. And it does give us a chance to see how well exactly we face up against this next boss. Getting back up to the place where I got lost last time. Ah, the dreaded den. They call it dreaded because it's a dreadful time for me to get there. How did I get down last time? And that's what happens when you don't pay attention, you only fall off the mountain. I want to get up there the correct way at one point, so excuse me for taking this weird route. How do I get to that path? The path I'm talking about is the one that leads to the dreaded den. Is this it? Did not mean to run into Geodude. If I can't find it in the next minute or so, I'll probably just jump cut to when I find it. But I think I don't need to. I don't recognize this place. Oh, there we go. I found it. Okay. Oh, no, no. Okay, that's funny. Leave it to me to run off the ledge. Oh, good. At least I get a TM out of it. Please, no bully. And we are challenged by one member of the Loyal Three, Monkey Dory. All members of this trio are part Poison type, 70. In Monkey Dory's case, it is Poison Psychic. And we knock it out one hit because it does no Sludge Bomb. And with the ability Toxic Chain, if it does land the hit, we could potentially get badly poisoned. And that goes for all three of them. But thankfully, we didn't get hit at all this time. Finally, Carmine using her abusive powers for good. He don't need to apologize. I understand where he's coming from. I don't exactly agree with it, but I get it. And I'm sorry for keeping a secret from you. She probably dragged him here literally. Of course you're happy about it. No, give Ogrepon the mask. Of course it has to be me. I mean, I'll join, but... No. Kieran will be my second in command. You can just sit around and watch. Ogrepon will now follow me around. Okay. So, returning to Masui? But I think we'll do that in the next episode, since this one has been running for a little while. So, next time on Pokemon Scarlet, we return to Masui Town to gather info on the Loyal 3. See you guys then.